Hey everybody, welcome back to Disney Sorcerer Arena. So I had a comment from a viewer, Derek, thanks for the comment, where I kind of mucked it up because of my lovely dyslexia, where I transpose words, and he asked me, is there any way to get Evil Queen faster? Well, unless you spend money, of course not. The answer is, of course not, because um, Evil Queen, I believe, is the meta shift. And I don't like saying that because I love my girls, I love my princesses, and but until we get Cindy or Rapunzel or somebody who just, I don't know, makes Evil Queen irrelevant, I think she's gonna be the new hotness. I think um, the whales that are playing that still are doing stuff. Um, Obviously went and got her. Obviously they had everything in place to be able to get her when she came out. And but this video is for you who want to know how to get to her faster. And I'm going to preface this by saying that this is um, my free-to-play account that I've had the longest. But I want you to know that anytime I post these Discord updates, anytime you hear me talking about a gear event like the one that just ended earlier today, or the token event, which is going to be coming up here on Monday, you need to take full advantage of that. And I just took advantage of the gear event, and now we're going to gear up for the token event, for the characters event. And so here I took the liberty of earlier pairing for myself 5 characters that I'm going to go for during this token event. Each one is a requirement for a different piece of the Huntsman Maleficent um, team as a whole. But before we get into that, I just want to make you aware of where I stand with everybody. And we'll start We'll start down here with the forest creatures, so you can know where I am with the forest creatures. They're done, with the exception of one. Well, token-wise, they're done. Gear-wise, they're not done. But this is still the one piece of the Tigger place person that I need, and that is Eeyore. And as you can see, I've hard Eeyore, so we're going to be farming Eeyore during this token event, starting on Monday. Interstellar-wise, to get for Captain Lightyear, obviously you need socks. So there's no way you can farm socks yet. So socks is a different category. But token-wise, I have Buzz, Papagantu, Calhoun, who oddly enough you need for both Captain America, Lightyear, and Wreck-It Ralph. I have Emperor Zurg done ish. So that leaves us with the candidates being Stitch, who's not a great candidate, but if you want him, go for him. Knock yourself out. Wally, who you can only get through the Wally Eve event, and Eve. So I've chosen to go after Eve for this event, for this double gear event. Princess you need, but I'm the princess guy, so if you need a princess, I recommend, I recommend, Belle if you want Beauty and the Beast. Tiana, obviously, we just had her energy event end, and it's just a process with Tiana. But any of these ladies will do you well. Mulan, if you also want Maleficent. Um, Ariel and Moana, if you need to get to King Triton. If you still need help getting into King Triton, And if you want the best damage dealer of the bunch, you're obviously going to go with the Queen Merida here. But, you know, you can use Polka or any of the others, obviously. Dwarves Wives, because we need all 97 of the dwarves, but all 7 of the dwarves, or miners, or whatever you want to call them. So just pick one. You know, if you got ones that are closer to being done, you may want to focus and knock them out first. Up to you, totally up to you. And actually, just so I can get some clarity to know where I'm going to go, so I can know what I'm going to do, what I need token wise on each of them. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade these guys. Don't know why I'm coughing now. It's super convenient that I'm coughing now. And obviously, you can, you know, there's the 3-packs, the $4 packs or whatever that I talk about, that I've talked about before. When the event comes back around, holy crap, we're almost done with what's his name here? Bashful. So sorry, I didn't realize I had to sneeze. You know, I'm not sick, but I don't know why I'm coughing at all. So, like I said, just pick one of these guys. Just pick one, and go into the event. You know, I've got Grumpy selected, and take Grumpy and get Grumpy. And outside of that, and then the only other piece I think that I'm missing off the top of my head is the Alice in Wonderland Triumvirate. Obviously, I've got, because it's me, and because Caterpillar is part of the 10 essential tunes, I have already got Caterpillar done. So we need the rest of the crew here to get Alice to where she needs to be. So we're decided to go after White Rabbit first. And so that's where we are now. Obviously, if there's a particular event that you want to go after, like if you don't have any else, if you don't have any of Alice in Wonderland, feel free to go after Alice. If you want to tackle them one at a time, if you're just starting out, but you know, you don't have to. You can jump in the forest and knock out all these if you want. But for where I am, I've picked these 5 because I'm not too terribly far away in this particular account. But keep in mind, I've had this account I've made many mistakes, I've farmed many characters, and I've had this account since the game started. But anyway, these are the ones that I'm going to go all in on when the token event hits. What do I mean by all in? I mean, you see all of these gems that I have up here, and hopefully you have some number of gems stored up. If you don't, what can I say? But hopefully you do. So when the gearing event comes by, what you do is you click on the one or whichever one you want to work on first. You click find, and you go to where you can find them. In this case, with the March Hare, it's going to be 1C and you can use this to do your Grand Campaign energy. And this is going to take your hero or your a villain campaign. If you're a person that does dailies, I want to offer a piece of advice from me to you. When the token event comes around, forget about the reward that you get for doing your elite hero nodes or your elite villain nodes. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Unless one of the characters you're farming happens to be in the hero and villain nodes. So if it's like Mulan or if it's like Robin Hood, that's the only way you should worry about farming people in the villains and heroes nodes. Why? Because these characters are already in the side campaign. I mean, Shank is in the Wreck-It Ralph campaign. So is Felix. So is Penelope. So is Calhoun. Grumpy is obviously in the Snow White campaign, in the Snow White miners So are all the other minors, Snow White binders. The one exception to this is Eve. Eve is in Villains D5D. And in the actual grand campaign arena. Additionally, if you guys want to skip the line and don't want to worry about it, feel free to knock your stuff out and buy a bundle. If you want to. You know, I'm sure that, you know, if you want to, I'm not gonna, you know, it's your money, it's your deal, go for it. Knock yourself out. You know, I did a video today and I talked about how we have these. Now, I spent mine in the video that I did earlier. But also, this is going to help you get to where you need to be in terms of these characters faster. And that is by doing these lovely things where you have these anniversary token packs. You can buy one open of this for $1, for $1 US. If you want a pack, it's going to guarantee that you're going to get one of these characters that you need, hopefully, you know, Max, whatever. But also Tigger, Doc, Dopey, Grumpy, Mad Hatter, Chesh, Caterpillar, Wally is in here, Socks is in here. But yes, also, so is Gizmo Duck, so is Cusco, so is Frank, so is Lily, so is Kidda. But it's pretty good, and it's going to help you ramp. It's going to help you get to where you need to be faster. A little bit. But hey, 2 shards is 2 shards. And if you hit, you know, if you have some of these saved up, do not do this unless you're done. Unless you're done with everybody. I don't care if you think that you love this Stork Robin Hood account. Who doesn't love Stork Robin Hood? I know I do. Maybe you want the frame. Great. Whatever. But I'm just telling you, if you buy this, you're going to slow yourself down from the actual tokens you need. Because these are actual valuable. This is just a talisman in a frame. Outside of this, there's no value. There's no value except making your... Except, you know, putting this here and be like, oh, I don't want to be the castle. I want to be Lightning McQueen. Congratulations, you want to be a Lightning McQueen. Alright. I want a frame. I want a cool frame. Go for it. Okay. Me? Nah. Castle's fine with me. Don't need a frame. But that's me. I'm just telling you, if you want to get to Evil Queen, which, you know, why wouldn't you get to Evil Queen? We haven't talked about Evil Queen. Maybe you haven't looked at Evil Queen. Evil Queen is, you know, maybe if you've played MSF or Swoga, Evil Queen, you can think of Evil Queen as, I don't know, Jabba the Hutt, who just came out, or Gas, or C, or JML, or, you know, she's on that level, and she takes that kind of dedication where you need, like I talked about previously, you need anywhere from 35 to 38 characters to get her open. And I'm telling you how to streamline that. Pick five, or pick a faction if you're just starting out. Go in here, click on the forest creatures, go in here, click all 5 of these if you need them, farm them where they are. How do you farm them? I'm glad you asked. How do I farm them? Well, let's go back. Why did I click off of? Why am I coughing? I don't know. Eeyore, since he's the one I need. Eeyore. Where's Eeyore? Villain 5B. You click on Battle 5B. You go to Eeyore. You do all of these battles, which I do because I have left over. You do all 5 of these battles. You get one fragment. That's one more than you had. On the day when the double drops happen, that won't be just one. That will be two. So you're like, okay, am I done? No. You do this. You do this 50. You do this the 350 times. You do this the 300 times, and you quite possibly do it the 200 times. Why? You're like, well, that's a lot of gems. Do you want Evil Queen or not? If you don't want an Evil Queen, you're the one slowing yourself down. If you want Evil Queen, I'm telling you right now, don't do your refreshes from now until next week. Until the token thing returns. Do all the ads that have tokens in them. Get all of the tokens you can get. Save them for Monday night. Save them for Monday night. Don't do it Monday morning. Save it for Monday night. Monday night after the refresh at 5 or 7 or whatever, when the token event goes live, start it then. Don't even, you can consider, maybe you want to consider not even using your regular, maybe you want to consider not even spending any energy between now and then. Like, you log in tomorrow, and all you're doing is you're just hoarding the free energy that they give away at noon, at 5 and 7. And that's all you should do. That way you'll have a surplus going forward, and you'll be clicking the gems, and sure, it's gonna hurt you for a few days with the grand campaign rewards and the like I said, the hero and the villain stuff. But if you want, like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this on this account. This account, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to start hoarding all of my energy between now and Monday. And then when Monday comes around, I'm going to do a video Monday night. I'm going to be like, hey, this is how much energy I have saved up. This is how many gems I have. And I'm going to walk you through it, and we're going to do it. And I'm going to show you how to do it, in case you're new to this. So, what I want you to do is I want you to prepare with me. Let's do this together. Let's do this farm. Let's do this together. I'm telling you right here, you see that I have 20. I'm not going to spend any more energy between now and the time the event goes live on Monday. Okay? And as you can see, I've selected my targets. I have 5 here. Keep in mind that I still need Cheshire. I still need Marcher and Mad I still need Felix, Vanellope, King Candy, and that's it. I still need the 6 other dwarves. I still need Wally and Socks, probably. In here, I just need Eeyore. So, maybe that's not the case for you, but I'm just telling you, these are the 5 I collected. Maybe you want to go in on all one so that you just know where to finish. You just want to be like, I just want to get one finished. That's fine. Pick the one. Concentrate on them. I'll show you how to do it. Anyway, but save your energy. Just collect the refreshes. Hoard the energy from now until Monday, and then Monday night I'll be back and we'll do this together. Alright? So I hope this video helped. I hope you got some out of it. We made it under 20 minutes. Sorry if you thought this was a little long. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. And let me know what you think. Okay. Have a good one. Good night. I'll see you later. Bye.